Namostute. Om Katyayanaaya vidmahe Kanyakumari dhimahi Tanno Durgihi prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om. Offering my Sastanga Pranam at the feet of Mother Durga, Master, Mother and Swamiji, I offer my namaskars to all of you on this auspicious day. Why did I call this as the most auspicious day? In the year, there are 3 to 4 most auspicious days on which you need not open any book and see the stars or graha or any other thing and begin a new venture or begin a new startup or anything for that sake. If you do, it will be most successful. Why? We shall see that. Because of the grace of Divine Mother. So the speciality of this name, why is it called most auspicious, is Vijaya Dashami. Vijaya. Jaya is victory. Vijaya means special, very special victory. So recently when I had been to Newcastle, there the chairperson of Newcastle is Vijay Lalta Singh. Our chairperson here is Jai Gangadin. So when we are giving Jai every day, whether after the prayer, after food or something, we will tell Jai Shri Guru Maharaj Ji ki Jai, Jai Shri Mahamai ki Jai, Jai Shri Swamiji Maharaj Ji ki Jai, Jai Shri Annapurneshwari Mai ki Jai. So there will be 8 times we will be repeating Jai, Jai, Jai. So the chairperson of that place, that is in Newcastle, he just started making humor. He told, Swamiji, you are telling only the name of your chairperson of Durban. You are not uttering my name, Vijay. You are always telling Jai 8 times. Why not Vijay? Okay, there's no problem. So here afterwards I will tell in Newcastle, Vijay Shri Guru Maharaj Ji ki Jai, Vijay Shri Guru. So that was a funny thing. So Jai and Vijay are all the same thing. It's victory. So Vijay means very special victory. So it's a very auspicious day. You can start any new venture, building a house or laying the foundation or the Griha Pravesha or starting a new company or anything new. If you start on this day, that will be it will be victorious and also it will be successful always. For example, last year, Vijayadashmi, we started with the Bhumi Puja of this compound wall. So quickly it got completed. Now already the compound wall is ready. Without any hurdles, Divine Mother made it possible. Now today, just before the program, at 7:45, we were there in the Nishchalananda Hall, dining hall, where we have started, or rather we can tell restarted, the sewing class for the indigent women or the poor people who can learn something and earn for themselves. So we have started that. So we started it deliberately on this day because it's very auspicious. You need not open any book, start on this day any time. Or doing japa, doing puja, meditating, giving charity. So the result will be 1,000 times more. If you ordinary day, if you get one time, on this day, whatever good thing you do, charity, helping others, that will multiply multiple times. So that is the speciality. So what is so great about it? Vijayadashmi marks the end of Navaratri or Durga Puja. So remembering Goddess Durga's victory against not only the buffalo demon Mahishasura, to restore and protect righteousness. So that is the first thing which we see. So after that, we can see over the history in our Hindu religion, in Ramayana. Also today, if you go to northern part of India, Delhi and other places, what will they do? There will be big effigies of Ravana and other demons, Kumbhakarna, and all that thing. And then the people were wearing the dress of Rama And Lakshmana, they will come and put a fire arrow and hit that Ravana's effigy and it will all burn down. So today is the day on which Lord Ramachandra got victory in Ramayana over the demon Ravana. So victorious. See, Ramachandra was victorious. And what about in Mahabharata during the Dwapara Yuga? So Vijayadashmi also marks the day that the Pandava warriors, Arjuna defeats Kaurava. The epic tells the story of Pandava brothers who are known to have spent their 13 years of exile under concealed identity in the Matsya kingdom, the kingdom of Virata. Before going to Virata, they are known to have hung their celestial weapons in one of the trees, a sacred tree called Shami Vriksha. Shami tree for safekeeping for a year. It was during this time that Kauravas decided to attack the kingdom in which Arjuna retrieved the weapons from the Shami tree and defeated the entire Kaurava army. So you can see righteousness gets victory always. Satyam eva jayate. And this special day is a very special day of victory for all righteous things. That's why we celebrate it in a very big way. In India, this will be celebrated in a very grand scale. So now for us here in South Africa, we have been worshipping the Divine Mother for all these. Rather, it is Navaratri should be 9 days, 9 nights, but this time somehow one of the Tithi jumped to the other day too, so it is 10 days we have celebrated. We have got 1 day extra to think of Mother, contemplate and pray. It's really wonderful. So now the end has come. We were worshipping Mother, we were invoking Mother, we were singing songs. It was so joyful. And though it is a day of victory, it will come to an end. All that beautiful thing, the joy of invoking Mother, thinking of Mother will end. And so we will be some sort, with the celebration and jubilation, there will be some sadness too. And also, when I was in India, we used to celebrate because in the ashram, so many functions every time. When I became the head of one of the educational center there, we had to celebrate so many programs. So the programs, we would make so much of preparations and it would end, and the next day it would look as if no marquees, no chairs, no decoration, everything is gone, as if nothing had happened. Then so many programs in the year, so many these things we have seen going on and on. So each time something would come to my mind. This is the thought which would come to my mind. So like this, now next function will come, Deepavali will come. The next function, it goes on and on and on. So then I used to think, now in this very fashion, my death also will come to me and stare at me. Have you prepared to face that death? Because time is vanishing. Time means it is eating, ebbing away your life. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, what is that? Kalosmi lokaha kshayakrit pravriddaha ritayipitvam na bhavishyanti sarve. He's telling Arjuna, Lord Krishna is telling Arjuna, as time, I am devouring everything. Time and tide waits for none. It's going, time is going, life is ebbing. So, on this day we have to make a resolve. Yes, quickly, have I prepared for my journey, the higher journey? There too I should get the victory. You should be ready before the photographer takes the photo, before the flash comes. You should keep your face ready, all smile with smile. Otherwise, photo will not wait for you. It will take you, if you have opened your mouth or if you are, whichever pose you are, peculiar pose, it will catch hold of you. So, we have to get ready for that higher life. So, we have to take the resolve. Yes, we have to realize God. Before this journey ends, we have to see God. We have to earn more punya. We have to do more good works. So otherwise, the photographer will take the final photographer, Lord Yamaraj will take the photograph, he will just drag you. If you have led a good life of righteousness, and if you have been meditating on the Divine Mother or any chosen deity, then Yamaraj cannot touch you. Your death cannot create any havoc. So we have to make a wonderful resolve on this day that we will all continue to think of the Divine Mother, worship the Divine Mother, whichever form you want. Because all gods are of the same origin from one God. They are taking only different forms and name. Whoever might be your Ishtadevata, whoever might be your Guru given the mantra, go on continuing. Prepare for the higher life. So that is the resolve. Whatever you do, whatever you start today will multiply, will become victorious. So start today. Yesterday, when I went to some function, I asked one of the Mantra Diksha Abhyarthi who had taken Mantra Diksha. As soon as I got out of the car, I asked him, "You've taken Mantra Diksha last time when Most Revered Maharaj came. How much of japa are you doing every day?" Then he started becoming evasive. "Oh, I have a lot of work to do. I have to do that and this." No, I didn't ask all those things. I'm asking you, how much of japa are you doing every day? "Oh, no, I have that work to do." No, that is not the question I asked. How many japa are you doing? How much of Lord's name are you taking every day? How much of prayer are you doing every day? So each one of us have to question ourselves, analyze ourselves. The time will simply drag us away. Before that, today, anything you do, any resolve you take, any good work, charity, good work, will multiply, will become victorious. So take that resolve. Now, there is a beautiful poetry in Hindi. They tell that is composed by one great devotee of Divine Mother, whose song even Ramakrishna used to sing. That is the great poet or the devotee of the Divine Mother, Ramaprasada. When he used to weave the cot and other things out of that thing, the Divine Mother in the form of the child, because he would be singing, she used to come and help him, sitting there in front of him like a child. That was the intensity of devotion, Ramaprasad. So he has written this couplet. What is that? "Shiva nahi maa ke padatal mein, maa padi danav ke upar, maa khadi danav ke upar, दैत्य पड़ा है धरणी तल में, माँ के चरण स्पर्श से दानव तन शिव रूप हुआ रणस्थल में." So the Divine Mother, we see that Kali is standing on the body of Lord Shiva. So people complain, what is this? Being the wife, she is standing on the chest of Shiva. So to which this poet or this great devotee is replying, "Shiva nahi maa ke padatal mein." Lord Shiva is not sleeping under the feet of Mother, Divine Mother. "Ma khadi danav ke upar mein." But Divine Mother killed so many demons, and she is standing on those demons. Body like Mahishasura, Chanda, Munda. Daitya pada dharani talame. Daitya means the demon of unrighteousness is falling under her feet. "Ma ke charanasparsha se." Mothers, the Divine Mothers, the touch is so purifying, because even in the demon, in all of us, in every one of us, whether we may be the worst of the sinners or the best of the people, it is the divinity which is present within every one of us. It is the Lord who is present within any one of us, but only we have covered with the demoniacal qualities, so they become demons. If you cover ourselves, the Atman or God, with the divine qualities, you become Devata. That's the difference. So now, the demons too, it is Lord Shiva who is present in their heart. So by the touch of the feet of the mother, the demon who has fallen down, because of the sparsha, the touch of the feet of the mother, even that demon has got transformed into Lord Shiva. The demoniacal quality has vanished and has become Shiva. So it looks as if Lord Shiva is lying down under the feet of the Divine Mother. No, it is not so. It is The demon who is lying down, it's not Shiva. But because of the touch of the mother's feet, even the demon has transformed into Shiva. What a beautiful that comparison, that metaphor. See, that is poetry. माँ के चरण स्पर्श से दानवतन शिव रूप हुआ रणस्थल में. In the battlefield, by the touch of the feet of the Divine Mother, even the demon got transformed. So, on this day, I don't want to tell that. We have a mixture of both demoniacal quality and divine quality. So, let us have the touch of the Divine Mother's feet on our head or chest, so that we too will get transformed into divinity. So, that is what we have to have today. Now, with one last incident from the life of Sri Ramakrishna and Mathurnath, I will just end my today's thought on the Divine Mother. What is that? This comes in the life of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna used to go and stay when Mathurnath Biswas, who was the son-in-law of Rani Rasmani, was taking care of the Dakshineshwar temple. So with great devotion, because he used to see Divine Mother Kali, the manifestation of Divine Mother in Ramakrishna. When he was sitting there, Master was walking near the Dakshineshwar temple. He used to walk from this side to that side. He used to see Lord Shiva in the person of Ramakrishna. From there to here, he used to see Mother Kali. So it was Divine Mother Kali who was present in the body of Sri Ramakrishna doing all the Leela. So he used to keep, during the Navaratri worship, he used to take Master and give all the facilities, and during the puja, Master should be there, because the whole of Mathurnath family will be in so much of joy. Now, today, Vijayadashmi day, all the 9 days, the celebration of Mother, Mathur was in such joyful mood. So the Vijayadashmi has come. They have to take the Divine Mother image to the immersion. Now, in the outer apartment, Mathur had yet no idea of approaching moment. His heart was swelling with joy as before, having brought the Mother of the Universe to his house and enjoyed the blessed company of the grace of Sri Ramakrishna. Mathur was experiencing a fullness of joy within himself and was forgetful of the outer world. Who was interested in what was to happen in the world and where was the need? His days would undoubtedly pass in that way in the company of the Divine Mother and Sri Ramakrishna. Just at that time, word came from the priest. Now the priest has finished the puja. Now the time, auspicious time has come. So the priest sent the word that the immersion ceremony, that the mother has to be taken after the ceremony and the image will be immersed in the Ganga. So the priest sent the word that the immersion ceremony of the mother was about to take place. He wanted to know whether Babu means the Yajaman, the head of the family, that is Mathurnath, who was like a king, would be pleased to go to the worship hall and pay his obeisance to the Divine Mother before that ceremony. Now, Mathur could not even understand at first what was said to him. The word of the priest, he couldn't even grasp it. Then suddenly he came to his senses. What? Mother is going away today? I can't bear it. How can my mother leave me and go away? When he came to understand it, after questioning those about him, he became conscious of the fact that it was the 10th day, the Vijayadashmi. And as soon as this knowledge dawned on him, he was stunned, as if he had received a severe blow on his head. Filled with grief and pain, he began to think, the mother to be immersed today? Why? By the grace of Sri Ramakrishna and the Divine Mother, I stand in no need of anything. I am so rich, I have a lot of money. Unlike before, my mind too has been filled with bliss by the holy advent of Divine Mother to my house. Why should I then court dejection by immersing the mother? No, I cannot break up this fare of bliss. Oh, the immersion of mother, I feel suffocation even to think of it. Mathur was himself immersed in such thoughts and began shedding tears. See the devotion, intense devotion to the mother. He started shedding tears. He became emotional. In the meanwhile, time was nearly up. The priest was sending word Every now and then, Babu words come from the word Baba, father. So for the elderly, that is used Babu. Any rich person, the landlord, they're called Babus. Babu, please do come once to the place of where the image and stand. The mother's immersion has to take place. Mathur felt much annoyed and sent word, I will never allow anyone to immerse the mother. He was like a king. He was so rich. He had so many soldiers with him, a lot of money, power. So he's telling, I will never allow anyone to immerse the mother. The worship will continue all through the year. No more stopping of Durga Puja. It will go on. I have a lot of money. What is the death of money to me? Every day puja will go like this. I will not stop doing puja to mother. Mother will be here with me. How can you take away mother from me? The worship will continue as it is going on now, all through the year. If anybody tries to immerse the mother without my approval, a grievous disaster is sure to happen. I will murder them if anybody dares to touch my mother to take to immersion. I'm going to kill them. They may even be bloodshed and murder. Saying so, Mathu sat in a very stern mood. Seeing his master, the master means that king, in this strange mood, the terrified servant, they were afraid and moved away. Going to the worship hall, told the priest everything, all held their breath. What is going to happen? The puja has to be done, auspicious time will be over, they have to do the ritual. All of them consulted together and sent those members of the household who were held in respect by Mathur to persuade him to agree to the immersion. They also went and tried but failed to change the mind. Now Mathur said, why? I shall perform the daily worship of the mother as I have the means of everything. Mother has given me everything. For that, by her grace, why should I bid goodbye to her? What could they do under the circumstances? They too came back and everyone concluded Mathur's brain must have been deranged. Something has happened. That conclusion apart, what was the way out? Everyone of the household knew how rash Mathur was. Everyone knew that when angry, he bade goodbye to his faculty of reason and viveka. He was going to incur his displeasure by ordering the immersion ceremony of the deity without his approval. Nobody came forward to do that. Exaggerated news. See, when some rumors spread by, we put so many masala also to that and spread it. So, exaggerated news reached the wife of the house, the mistress of the house. Overwhelmed with apprehension and alarm, she requested, Master. Now, the only method was Sri Ramakrishna. Master was there, immersed in the thought of Divine Mother. So she came running, Master, Master, you have to help. She came running, and overwhelmed with apprehension and alarm, she requested Sri Ramakrishna to try to persuade Mathur, for who but father? They used to call Master as father. All the family, Mathur and all the mistress, the wife, everybody used to call Sri Ramakrishna as Father, Baba. Father? Who but Father was there to save them from danger? Who knew if Mathur's brain had not really been deranged? Now, Master understood everything. He himself is the Divine Mother. Divine Mother Kali was living in his person. After realizing the Divine Mother, he was so much intensely devoted to the mother, he removed his own ego. And it was only Divine Mother who was staying. Without her vision, he couldn't stay. He would cry to the mother and tell, I want your vision always. So what happened? What was the highest state of vision or being with the mother? The mother started residing in his person. If Sri Ramakrishna wanted to have the vision of the mother, he would not go and call her again to the temple. He would take a mirror and look at himself. He would see the reflection of the Divine Mother in the mirror. That was the intensity of Master's removal of ego and establishing the mother in his heart. So, he is the one, the Divine Mother, she could understand here. The Master came and saw Mathur deeply absorbed in the thought and pacing up and down the room with his face sombering and eyes red. As soon as he saw Master, Mathur came up to him and said, Baba, let them say, those people, whatever they like. Baba, I cannot bid goodbye to Mother. Before I breathe my last, I will die, but I will never give up Mother. I have told them that I shall perform her daily worship. How can I do without Mother? Passing now, the astra, the best weapon of Sri Ramakrishna was, just like I told you, the touch of the Divine Mother's feet can transform even the demon into Shiva. Likewise, Master's touch. Master touched his heart, passing his hand over Mathur's heart. The Master said, Oh, is that your fear? But who says that you will have to be without Mother? Moreover, where will Mother go? Even if the ceremony of the immersion be gone through, can a mother afford to be away from her child? Sitting in the outer hall, see, these words are very important for all of us now, because we are now going to have the Visarjana ceremony. So nobody here should tell, no, I will not let the priest come here. Somebody come here to immerse and I'm going to kill him. Don't do that. You're getting the now gist of what we have to take into our heart. What is that? See the words of Master so nicely. Think that Master is touching your head and telling this to you, and get transformed by the words of the Master. Master is telling, can a mother afford to be away from her child? Sitting in the outer hall, she accepted your worship all these 9 days. She will now be nearer to you. Now, here afterwards, she will give up that image, and sitting in your heart, she will hereafter accept your worship always. So when he touched that, he couldn't see the Mother outside. Mother started reciting in his heart. Mother came to his heart. Ah, what joy! The strange power of Sri Ramakrishna's touch and those words. It's difficult to explain what a marvelous and charming power these words and touch of the Master had. It was seen on many occasions that the visitors was engaged in heated discussions and argument, and was by no means inclined to accept the conclusion, when the latter would cleverly touch that person, and immediately the strong bad tendencies, ego, the strong tendencies of his mind, due to which he had been held contrary views, would vanish. So, demon becoming Shiva, leading him to wind up the argument with the acceptance of Sri Ramakrishna's view unreservedly. He said, Master said to some of us on this matter, do you know why I touch people that way when I speak? I do it so that the power by virtue of which that obstinacy, that ego is persisting in them, might lose its force, and they might realize the truth rightly and accurately. We have seen and heard many instances of how, by a mere touch, he used to diminish, sometimes even destroy forever, the strength of the power standing as obstacle in others' path to the realization. Now, by the touch and words of Master, Mathur gradually regained his normal consciousness. We do not know whether this was affected by any kind of vision produced by Master's will and touch. We think this probable, but it seems to us that his eagerness to retain the image must have disappeared only to become, because he began to experience the thrill of joy produced by the touch, seeing the Divine Mother in his heart. So on this day, during the Vijayadashmi, the ceremony of Visarjana, we have to now take the Mother into our heart. Keep her constantly all through the year and worship her, feel her presence. So that is Visarjana, that is immersion. That is Visarjana. So knowing this, if you do the Visarjana, I will end it, I will enjoy it. So you will be enjoying all through the year until again Navaratri comes. We will bring her out from our heart, place her in the image and give her all the worship, take her back again and worship her in our heart. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Durga Devyai Samarpitamastu.